1912, this mud becomes stone. If you want to be alone, don't pave your road. Laying down tar is an invitation to seekers. If it's a street on the edge, that's an invitation to dreamers. Some travel pretty far to get here.
My father came from Norway, and he worked on the docks in New York, unloading banana boats.
What I know is that they tried to leave behind the Norwegian way of being and fit in. And so the store back then was not Scandinavian specifically.
One day I was playing basketball in my backyard, and Ingebrigtsen's partner, Warren Dahl, came down the alley and he says, "Hey, Sven Dahl, you want a job?" When I first started here, we sold a lot of meat. What happened over a period of time is that part of our business has really declined because we can't match prices with the chain stores. We don't try to, but we've gone more into the stuff they can't buy anywhere else. One ring?
They're going like hotcakes right now.
Scandinavian specialties really is what saved us.
This is our Swedish meatball mix. This is our #1 seller.
Rullepulse.
This is something unique. This is our homemade blood sausage, or klub, fresh stirred lingonberries.
You know, Lake Street was, of course, back when we opened in 1921, this was the Scandinavian part of town.
We have customers like that lady there. She's been coming here for forever. Rose?
Oh, Norwegian? You gotta be kidding. Swede is the best part, you know.
Dreams don't cost you nothing. The price comes in making them your own. Naysayers clutter the path. The dreamer holds on. They make a world from that nothing. Next thing you know, they got company.
Give us a list of all the places that your customers come from.
They come from Central America, from Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panama. I'm from Guatemala. They come from Mexico, but Mexico is a little different too, because Mexico got, South Mexico, Central Mexico, and North Mexico. I was looking for different places to open the store, and I was looking for vacancies, and I see a lot of vacancies on 4th and Lake, and a lot of people told me not to do it. They told me this is not a good place, and so a lot of businesses just left the area and leave the area with vacancies. So then I told my wife, that's the reason we want to do it. We came to this city with our little babies. Now they grew up, they going to school, they're doing really good. So we feel that we have to give something back to the city. Every week there's dozens of people buying their houses, and they buying right here. They buying properties and places that nobody wants to buy before. And that's a big plus, because as soon as they get a house, they go over there, they paint the house, they do everything they can to make the house a nice place. I think that's the most important thing that the Hispanic community is doing in South Minneapolis. They buy houses that before nobody wanted.
This is my house.
Oh, congratulations for the new house too. Okay.
When I came to Minnesota, the language barrier was one of the big problems for me. I had to tell my 7-year-old boy to call the NSP for me. So, I know the feeling of the language barrier. We also have a service on the office. They can interpret them with a telephone company, with a gas company, or new service for a new apartment. Really good. Last year we did $6 million in sales, and this year we're going to do between 10 or 11. I go outside and I see all these families and children. I go inside. Yeah, it's like a, like a little bit of a country. over here.
If you're going to plant a dream, look for fertile ground. Newcomers tend to dig a little deeper. They find rich soil in this neglected street, and they set down deep roots. They anchor this street to their hearts, and they stay no matter what. Nate Roberts, a Jew from Poland, he understood this thing about roots.
Hardly a foot we can't fit. Mr. Roberts was born in Poland. His family immigrated. He came with his mother and father, and they settled in the city of Minneapolis. The store was bought in 1937. At that time, it was just a little hole in the wall.
This store is so unique, it is unbelievable. My name is Ken Lurzak. I have been working here for the last 20 years. This is called a Romeo slipper. My grandfather did wear these. I remember he would have a pair at work and he would have a pair at home. And I remember him wearing these in 1945. It's an old item that we still stock and people call on the phone, and they are just amazed that we still have them in inventory.
Is that too short? Yeah, it's kind of tight. Tight? Then you gotta go longer. Oh yeah, you could wear a 12.
The clientele must have changed and the neighborhood's changed, and he's
You know
stuck
that
with
we
it.
have 4- and 5-generation people coming.
We still have our old beliefs and philosophies. You know, these are things that Nate has taught you, rammed into your head over the years. This is what you do. The store's not going anywhere.